to our first record.
Hey,
everybody. Welcome to Geeked Out Live. Nobody's here. You're the ones that pick the topics, so we're just going to sit here and look cool.
That's part of what we do, in fact. Every Sunday night, it's always an absolute pleasure to hang out with you as we just sit around and visit. Like to talk about a little fireside chat. You know, this is where you all drive the show, so it's your topics, your ideas, your decisions, your hopes, your dreams. Everything that makes you you, we want to know.
And it doesn't just stop during the show live.
No.
If you guys throughout the week are like, hey, I want to know what the Scene Snobs think of this, and send it over to us for Geeked Out Live, and we will talk about it on Sundays.
Boom, that's how we do.
Yeah,
and in fact, we have some of those. So let me pull those up here. It's going to take about 45 minutes.
Chris
but we're going to get there. Hey, Chris,
what's
up,
buddy?
buddy?
What's up to Chris? How you doing, buddy? You know what? Actually, I had and Chris, I want to tell you something, dude. I've been seeing your posts lately, and I want you to know we love you, buddy. You're an awesome guy. And just know that. We appreciate you.
You're awesome.
And we cannot wait to see you at CFL.
I know. It's going to be so rad. We're going to have so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
And guys, we feel the same way about you as well. We love the Snob Nation. We love you guys and how much support. Chris, you're just an awesome dude. And I want you to know that.
What up, Derpy?
Derpy's joining in. He's an awesome dude as well. But not stroking the awesome dudeness. Let's talk about some topics. If you guys have any, sound off. There's a lot of news coming out. Lots of big things happening. Shazam 2 came out this week. I saw it. You know, we can talk about it.
Oh, yeah, no, you won't ruin anything for me because I mildly care.
That's fair.
It's Helen Mirren. So really, that's the only reason I'm in.
Yeah, and surprisingly enough, Helen Mirren isn't the actual focal point of the enemy.
I'm kind of, that's cool. That's
they
fine.
play it well. They do a good job.
Yeah, I just want to see Helen Mirren on screen because she's freaking awesome.
I'm Caligula, I bet.
Yeah, well, I was going to go more, what was it, the cook, the spy, the wife, the thief, the cook, the lover, whatever. It's a long title, but she's wearing a fantastic dress.
That's true.
That I wish I could pull off. I cannot.
It's a very Greek-feeling dress.
Yes.
Derpy says, I hate being a DC fan sometimes.
Okay, I'm curious. Why do you hate that? What's in your brain, Derp? Derp, tell us. Why do you hate being a DC fan?
Snyder being alive and his cult supporting gives me extreme depression. Well, talk to us. What's the thing? Because let me talk about Shazam for a sec. Yeah. Chris, thank you so much. We love you, buddy. So Shazam 2. I had a lot of fun. I liked it. Now, the first one doesn't have a lot of rewatchability for me.
Truth. Okay, I'm gonna say
I didn't dislike it.
I'm gonna break from you there. I've enjoyed rewatching it now.
I did rewatch it with the boys before they went to go see it, see the second one. And rewatching it, I was like, this is an enjoyable movie. I like it. But having watched the sequel and then rewatching the first one again as a first time rewatch, I will say the second one is so much far superior.
Oh.
I was like, I can see myself rewatching the second one. Now, is that to say that it's the greatest superhero movie of all time? No, I put it on a plane of like an Ant-Man.
Ooh, well, you know Ant-Man's like one of my
favorites. Yeah, the family aspect, the comedy to it, stuff like that. I do enjoy that. I would really like to see these movies, this one, Shazam, go on. Mm-hmm. Even if it's like separated from James Gunn's universe, but it's not going to because I don't think it's performing well. But where do we put the blame on that? Because if everything's up in the air and you're putting this movie out and you're saying, listen, these are one-offs, we're not going any further, but you're not really giving any information of whether like this character is going to continue or not.
Right.
How does the fans reconcile that to become invested?
It's tough because you're literally saying goodbye in this set of movies. In the set of movies that are coming out right now, if you are invested in any of these, this is your goodbye. This is your adios. This is your adieu, farewell, sayonara. It's over. You know, so it's kind of hard to be invested in something like that. And once again, WB has burned me so many times as a studio. I'm pretty much done. I don't look forward to what they're going to put out. It's seldom been good. It's not something I'm really into. The last couple of Fantastic Beasts movies were boring.
Yeah,
the DC movies are lifeless because they have no direction and there's no potential growth anywhere else. So sure, you can enjoy some of them as standalones. I mean, I personally, once again, Shazam. I enjoy Shazam and I will watch it. The Batman was fantastic.
Great movie.
So there's a couple standalones here. Man of Steel. is still one that I'll go back to and watch. Which I'm sorry, I know Dirk Snyder, but
well, he says basically Snyderverse isn't dead because of Snyder posted,
and it's not going to be, but it needs to die. I agree. I think WB has screwed it up by giving it that resuscitation of giving him Justice League, of letting him bring a Justice League back, which I am on record. I really enjoyed. I think they did a lot of services and they brought characters.
Wait, which one?
The 4-hour
Snyder cut. Okay.
Only because they did right by the characters.
Yeah.
When we get Joss Whedon's cut, he's not doing right by the characters. He's just, I didn't like it. There was very few things for me to like about that movie. And he really did a disservice to all those characters that I grew up loving. You know, so Dirk, my pain has been felt and realized and actualized and just set through the blender over and over again. I don't see a way forward until the new begins. So saying goodbye right now is hard. Why are people going to go? Why are they going to care? They're not going to.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, well, we also know that Ben Affleck is done. He is done. They were trying to approach him in James Gunn's world to have him direct a DC movie, but he's come out. He said, they've offered me. I'm out. We're not doing anything. I'm not
good.
Directing
Screw Warner Brothers, man. They are volatile. That hurts so many. Do you think James Gunn
and Peter Safran taking over, they deserve a chance to try and right the ship?
Sure, but not to people who've already been burned.
So you're saying anybody who's been burned?
I completely understand them wanting to stay away from it. I think that's fair. And especially Ben Affleck. Especially someone that they really wronged. They promised him his own Batman story and then took all of it away and got him slapped with that Justice League version where his lip quivers when he's run out of ammo.
No.
Oh, when he sees the reference of Superman's return. Like, come on. Like, it's not an awe-inspiring look. It's just a lip quiver. You're right. It's so weird. It's just like, come on.
I will say this, as far as that goes, I agree in great deal, especially like what they did to Cavill and things like that. Now, I don't mind them picking a new Superman. I don't mind them going in a new direction. I get it. It's just you threw Batgirl down a drain.
Yep.
And said we're going to save money on this, but we're going to make sure all these other movies come out. And it's like, but we're not invested. We're done. And my problem is now I have a year of 4 movies to come out that it's up in the air whether they're going to actually have anything to do going forward. Like the Flash is supposed to right the ship for the news thing, but
to allow through Flashpoint so they can break all this and now go to this new world.
But they added an after credit scene in this, and I won't spoil it for you. But they added an after credit scene in this movie that forces it into.
Forces what into?
There's a connection to the James Gunn world.
Oh, like a connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet there's a connection.
So
docking.
So it throws me off because it's like, what are you doing? Like, what is it that we can expect here? Because I liked this movie, especially after all the turmoil with Henry Cavill and what's going on with the Black Adam movie. And I agree. Listen, I have not wanted to watch. I liked it, but I have not wanted to watch Black Adam again. And I told you, for me, rewatchability is a big indicator for me if it's a good movie.
Agreed.
Shazam 2, I'd like to see again. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm out on WB.
Yeah.
I'm out for the time being. I've cooled my jets until I see something really prolific and impressive. They can just set sail for a minute. Maybe there's some new animated stuff coming out because DC crushes animated.
Well,
I trust that everywhere.
They're gonna really explore Wonder Woman in the animation.
Okay, see that's dope. I'm down for that. That could be fun.
Which throws me off to a surprise cameo that comes into Shazam 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not going to spoil it for anybody.
You're not? Well, it's still new.
You off camera.
It's still new. Yeah, we'll whisper it in my ear right now.
So it's done well.
Okay.
Well-ish. It's very Deus Ex Machina, but it was cool to see her.
But that kind of works. Like the Deus Ex Machina of DC is what I always also hated. That's because always a stronger character could show up and just, day's over in one panel. It's like, what?
That's fair.
I mean, all of a sudden Superman shows up, 90% of the problems are solved.
That's true.
And it's not bad, but it's also kind of like, all right, we get it.
Unless Richard Pryor is there, then it's not so bad.
Well, then it's not plausible.
Let's see. Chris asks more thoughts on the Pet Sematary prequel. So I don't know if you heard about this, but they are making a Pet Sematary prequel.
Okay.
Other than what I saw that you had posted, I have not seen much. I'm not really looking into it. I do know my first, like, if you're going to make one, make one. They make movies all the time that I'm like, I don't know if you can touch it, but fine.
Everyone's art should be seen. You have the right to make your art. And if enough people out there have said, we'd really like a Pet Sematary sequel, which,
no one said.
Go ahead. Like, I mean, I guess we'll see some dead buffalo. That'd be cool. Zombie animals.
Yeah. I don't care. Like, I don't care.
That's the one. That's it. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care. I mean, it might be great. Okay.
Yeah. And if it is, I'll eat my words and I'll go and check it out.
Like, apparently Evil Dead Rise is brilliant.
That
I've heard
I
nothing
kind of
but great things.
Sam Raimi was a producer, and he said it's connected.
And he was a little more hands-on with that, correct?
Robert Tapper definitely was more hands-on. Bruce Campbell was hands-on, and they were all at the premiere and such. So I was like, all right, I feel like it's going to be done right, because everything within the Evil Dead world, even it wasn't even a remake, it wasn't even a reboot. It's part of the
lineage,
lore and the lineage. Yeah. So everything I've seen from Evil Dead, everything I've really enjoyed. Yeah,
agreed. I mean, I'm right up there with you. Ash versus Evil Dead, everything they've done. Well, we already know. Army of Darkness is my all time.
Yeah.
I mean, Evil Dead's right up there. Which, by the way, this incredible human being right here got me a fantastic birthday present. Oh, yeah.
I don't know much, but I know I love you. I saw it, and I was like, that's it. That's Casey.
All I can sing of that song.
Dude, and you know what? I saw it like a couple of weeks before it actually came out for purchase. I got it from Fright Rag, so I collect the souvenir cups there, and I have a bunch of them here in case he will use them when he comes over.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want him to have his own, and this is perfect because you love this movie.
It's one of my all times. It was a TNT Monster Vision all week. It was great.
Before we move on, let me ask you a question about Army of Darkness.
Okay,
which ending do you prefer?
I like the one that is the DVD ending.
When he sleeps through all those years?
Yes.
It's very downer ending, so if anybody doesn't know, there's an alternate ending to Army of Darkness where they give him a potion, and that's how he gets back. But it's to help him sleep, but he drinks too much of it, and he says the wrong words.
Of course.
And he sleeps through all the way until Armageddon had happened and the world is over.
Yeah.
It's
pretty
a funny
hilarious.
Satirical ending, but I'm so glad they didn't go.
No, it's important they did theatrical, but theatrical is what really got me into the movie because it's great. I mean, it's a wonderful ending.
Oh, 100%.
But when I saw that extra on the DVD, I was like, what is this? Like, I was in love with that ending. That was what I wanted to see. So I watched that or I messed with my friends and I showed it to them.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
See this?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Jason Taylor, what's going on, buddy? He says, I have a question. Why are so many horror films coming out on April 14th? That's because it's a 16-hour event called Casters for a Cause. No, we are doing Casters for a Cause on April 14th.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are a lot of movies: Pope's Exorcist, Renfield, and Nefarious. I'm going to tell you, like, if I can't go on that day because we have Casters for a Cause, but if I go that weekend, it's probably going to be for Renfield.
Oh, same. I'm going to 100% go for Renfield. Yeah. I couldn't be more excited for that movie.
It says, Mick, the hair is great. Thank you.
Right?
I'm not going to put up the spoiler alert. I think Shazam fits the gun universe. I hope he does. He's kind of shoehorned in there, but we'll see.
I think it could work out.
Depends who's behind it. Like Crystal Lake has an amazing showrunner.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the showrunner for Crystal Lake?
It's a really good question.
Yeah. Every Evil Dead movie has been amazing.
Agreed.
That is so cool. Case
right?
This
guy, yeah.
Anyone else think it's weird seeing Mick without a hat?
He's all fancy head now.
Yeah. All right, just so you guys know, we have our new show coming out, which is Warp Factor Fiction. It is our Star Trek show where we watch the series. We're watching it in chronological order. So we're doing it by season each month. We're not going to go by episode. So it's this month you will get Enterprise, but we're broken up into 2 parts. Season 1, the first 15 episodes, and then the last 10 episodes. And what could potentially, and I'm not going to say anything, be a very fun guest that we might come on to interview for it. So stay tuned for that. That is a Patreon exclusive. The War Factor Fiction is. So those two will be on Patreon only if you want to join up. It starts at the $5 tier all the way on. And then you guys can check out the show with us. Next month we'll do season 2, season 3, season 4. Then we move on to Discovery season 1 and 2. And we're going to go
then
all
the original series, or Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds.
Original series, Next Gen.
Yeah.
Well, the movies.
We're going to get all the movies.
The motion picture, Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, the Voyage Home, a.k.a. Save the Whales.
Yes.
Which,
the Leonard Nimoy one.
By the way, according to statistics last year, we did it, folks. We saved the whales.
I did it. On my own.
I was kind of thinking everyone together.
No, just me.
More of a collective we out of the billions of us on this planet, at least 100,000 had to help.
Nah, the mom and I
was not
from Seventh Heaven did it all by ourselves.
Ooh.
She was the one.
As long as it wasn't the dad.
He was the one in the motion picture.
I know. It's always so terrible.
Star Trek.
I wonder if they talked about that on Seventh Heaven. Like if they just totally discussed their awesome time on Star Trek.
We both worked with the same people, like pretty closely.
Hey, did Bill Shatner try to grab your butt?
And he asked that.
Yeah.
So that's our new show. It's on Patreon. Go check it out. The interview that if we do have it go through will be a Patreon exclusive at first, but it will be available afterwards to check out on our YouTube channel.
Given time.
But we have, and I'm sure this idea will be stolen very soon, but we are adding something else to it that, if you're not a patron, we want you to enjoy it. We're going to do a small mini show called Impulse Run, where we talk about aspects of the Star Trek world and like certain things. Like we'll talk about the Prime Directive, we'll talk about Wolf 359, we'll talk about certain villains, certain things
interacting with Romulans, how the Klingon War started. What were these points in history? Did they really happen throughout and continue the timelines? Yeah. We're going to use the Impulse Shorts as a chance to throw a little 15-minute videos together to discuss those aspects and really dig into some of the wildness of Star Trek. For those of you who also might need a little guide. Yeah. It's a little helpful, talk along.
So hopefully you guys will enjoy that and be a part of it. And don't worry if you want other mini shows, they'll be out there soon enough because we announced it.
And we like to do stuff.
David, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, buddy? Rumple something. Rumple mints. Rumple Sturtskin.
I was doing a triple feature on Saturday. So you're going to watch all three because I know you're going to be a part of Casters for a Cause. That's going to be pretty fun.
Wow, Jason. Committing, buddy.
Oh, Brian Fullard, who did Hannibal, is the showrunner for it.
Okay.
I do like him.
Yeah.
He's done a lot.
He's strong.
Shows. Casey, did you see the new guests for CFF that just dropped? Vroom, vroom.
Yeah. I see who is there for my ultimate fan experience.
Christine is going to be there, and we will make sure we get an ultimate fan experience.
Christine, the car is going to be there.
It's going to be so much fun.
And I'm the guy who gets hit by cars.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of them.
That I would rather see. It's fine. The Jeepers Creepers one didn't wig me out. What's the other one they had the other years? The Hell on Wheels. What the long Cadillac? I can't remember what it was. The Monsters car? Is that what it was?
They might have had the hot rod from Monsters.
Yeah, the hot rod. Yeah. Gosh, they've had a couple. Did they have Ecto one there?
No, they haven't.
No,
they're having it there this year, I think.
Oh, they're talking about it, working on it.
So guys, just so you know, we are official reps for Carolina Fear Fest, as he was talking about, with all the guests, all the stuff like that. And we every month do what we've been calling State of a Con, but we just changed the name. It's a live special event where we talk about horror, we talk about what's going to be happening at Carolina Fear Fest. So make sure you join in every month. This Thursday at 7 p.m., the 23rd, we will be doing this month's. We're going to be talking mythological creatures and horror. And we have now changed the name of the show to HorrorCon Versations.
Yeah, because we decided that it sounded cooler.
It does sound cool.
Mick put it in the post, and it was like, let's just do that.
So we're doing that. And then also remember this week we have the all-new Scene Snobs Podcast with Kevin and Aaron from the podcast that wouldn't die. And we're going to be talking about song and scene combos that we really enjoy from movies. Like one of mine is the In the City from in the Warriors when they're walking to the beach. I just love that, how it kind of plays out.
Yeah.
Casey and I have been talking about this a lot, so we're excited to do it.
Yeah, definitely have a bunch that we're ready to unveil, but you'll have to tune in on Tuesday.
That's right. And now remember, we do lives on Patreon now, so if you want to watch it live, you got to join our Patreon. Go check it out. It's linked below. But if not, it will be available right after publicly to watch on YouTube, or it will be able to listen to on any podcast platform.
Bingo. So make sure to rate and review us and give us all the help and love.
Yeah, if you guys can, definitely on iTunes. We would love to get our, the stars up, the ratings, and the reviews. So if you write a little something and just rate us, we'd really appreciate it.
And we want to get your stars up.
That's true.
Whatever that means.
We will.
It sounds like sexual connotation because I meant it that way.
That's true. He says it to me all the time. My buddy has done some Star Trek stuff. Jordan Lund, IMDb him. He said he'd be happy to talk.
Dude,
oh, that'd be amazing.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much. That would be really cool. You know what?
David, you're great.
Thank you.
So
really
you're so awesome, man. Appreciate you, buddy.
We're so excited for it because we shot the first 2 episodes today, and we were very happy about it. We had a really fun. We actually hiccuped on it.
Yeah.
To give you guys a fair warning, whoever watches it, once you see it on our Patreon, we actually got 2 episodes mixed up, and because we're doing half the season in the first episode and half the season in the second, we realized they weren't, but we do. So when you're watching that first half, if you catch it and you're like, "No, you guys messed up."
Don't worry, Mick's going to put in a giant asterisk at that point. When we begin talking about it and we're at the wrong topic, you will see the asterisk.
Actually, I should just put an asterisk.
Just an asterisk
Nothing
right
else.
there. Yeah.
I love that. That's fantastic.
And then when we kick back and do it again and discuss it, the start of the second episode.
Now,
Perfect.
The reason being is because we do have to watch these seasons at a time, and we are on. We've entered the end of the second season because we're trying to get ready for April.
Mm-hmm.
So I just jumbled, and it was my fault. I was the one, and then Casey.
We both got excited because I got excited for something that's discussed in that episode. So I just got all antsy in my pants.
So we just jumped right into it. So please, I promise you, we do know Star Trek, especially this guy. Just bear with us. It's the pioneer days on the Enterprise.
Yeah, it's the beginnings, right? This is how we start. Everybody starts with hiccups.
And a nice
it's good to have bumps in the roads. Otherwise, you never know. You never really get to feel your way into the world.
I agree.
Yeah, right.
And we're doing this studio right now, but well, it's not studio, my living room. But we have a new studio being worked on, so stay tuned for that as well.
Yep, with all kinds of fancies.
Oh, fancy.
Oh, fancy.
I need to try and watch Star Trek. I think you'd have a lot of fun with it, man. And
try watching
from
along.
The beginning.
Yeah, watch right along with us.
Yeah. We're rewatching everything as we go.
Yeah, all the way through. Every bit.
What's up, Radar?
Hey, Radar. What's up, buddy?
Christine signs autographs with her title.
Tyre, I believe that.
I believe it. Oh, yeah. Tyre, I said title.
Yeah, you did.
Like, wait, are they giving us the title to Christine? Let's see what happens. I'm going to be cool.
I don't want the title to Christine.
Yeah, you do.
No.
I want you to be the old guy in the back brace.
I'm just gonna randomly I'm always gonna try to be from above. Wherever Christine is, I'll just be in the rafters. Like, you kids, stay away from her.
I don't know why I'd want her.
She's gonna cause you all kinds of trouble.
Oh, 5 stars for us both. Thank you so much, buddy.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
So, if there's any topics you guys want to throw out, we're kind of having some fun with it. We don't really have anything prepped because we try to do the show a little bit open.
It's y'all.
I have some things.
Do things for us. Tell us what you want us to speak about.
Yeah.
We will drape ourselves in the brilliance of whatever your brains can offer.
I will not.
No, it's not physically. It's a metaphorical thing. Not allegorical, because that would be different. I don't know what you guys are thinking about. Do you have any ideas or topics? Like, what are movies you like on a Sunday? I don't know.
What movies do you like on a Sunday? Anything like kind of laid back. I feel like that's my jam on a Sunday.
That's usually when I like to watch war movies. I like a lot of explosions. It keeps my heart rate up, but I don't have to move from my couch. It's nice.
Well, I didn't watch anything this Sunday because we've been working.
Yeah, I watched more Enterprise.
You did?
Yeah, I watched more of that.
I think he's a little bit behind me.
I am actually, yeah. No, because I just kept rewatching episodes from season 1 because I had to decide which one I really liked and connected with and which episodes drove me to continue to want to love that story. which you can tell I'm already slipping right back into that conversation. So I'm going to stop talking about it.
So we're going to leave that alone. So we're super excited for everything that's going on. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of interviews that are going to be coming up very soon. So we're excited for that. Hopefully you guys are into it. We're trying to provide the best we can. David, thank you so much for sending the email. I'm not going to put it up because I don't want to blast your friend's email out on everybody. But I cannot copy and paste that. If you could send that to one of our DMs or something on Facebook or wherever, I will definitely email them. I appreciate that. Thank you. Top 3 guests you were excited about for CFF this year. You know what, Chris? Are you gonna watch on Thursday at 7? If you do, I would like to save that for Thursday. I am very excited. I want to talk about it, but I want to save the CFF for that and the guests, so that way people who are kind of new coming into it maybe are really get excited with us. So I'm going to save the guest talk now. If you have any other top 3s you want to know or anything like that, let's do it. But I do remember that question, and I will answer it on Thursday. So if you're not there, you will definitely get it if you watch it later. So
I'll just tell everybody one of them.
Okay. We can each tell one for Chris's sake. Let's do it for him.
Seth Gilliam.
Seth Gilliam's a good one.
He's my one day one, man. He's Starship Troopers all day.
My number 1 is Dee Wallace. I can't wait. And Barbara Crampton's up there too.
Barbara Crampton's huge, man. Come on. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Fair.
And when I say I met her, I didn't even get her autograph or anything. I met her at another convention. It was very brief, and it was kind of cool to see her. So I didn't get in any talks with her. Hopefully we get to interview her this year. But yeah, well, definitely, Chris, if you have to work, no problem. Make sure you watch it afterwards. I will definitely answer everything for you. And I appreciate the question, my friend. I'm definitely down for Dee Wallace. So, she's Scream royalty. Not Scream. I was meant to Scream Queen, but she's so much more than a Scream Queen.
She is, man. She was our on-screen mom. She saved us from Cujo. Because in Cujo, I'm the kid. I read that book at a very young age. I saw that movie.
Well, I'm so sorry what happened to you in that book.
Yeah, it was rough. I read, I watched the movie over the shoulder of my parents passed out. And I just went, God. Oh, what's this? That was Cujo was one of the first ones, which after about 10 minutes, I was like, this is why I stayed in bed. Yeah. This is why you don't come out, because the bad things happen.
Dude, I'm telling you,
it was terrible, man. Cujo was a terrifying story, and Dee Wallace was my mom for that.
So you know why Cujo is not scary to me?
Because you used to fight dogs?
Fight that. No, I don't use that. No, I don't want to fight dogs. I love dogs. Look at her.
That's true. She's happy.
I'm going to fight a dog that's trying to kill me.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously.
To a point where it stops, or I have to put her down. Not her.
Well, this just got real weird.
If a giant St. Bernard is trying to eat you,
you cuddle the crap out of it. You cuddle it so hard that it falls asleep.
Cujo?
Yes.
Really? You think you'd get out of that car and he would let you put your arms around him and cuddle him and give him shakes?
I think if you believe in yourself.
I don't believe in that.
You can cuddle anything.
I don't believe that at all. All right, let's see what Jay Stiller said. Besides Evil Dead Rising and Renfield, what horror movies are you looking forward to this year? Good question.
That's a really good question.
I don't. Let me pull it up.
You literally just pulled the 2 that are right on the top of my head.
Yeah, because those are the newest to come out soon. Yeah. So, horror movies 2023. Let's see what we got coming out on the old
interwebs.
Interwebsians.
Well, Scream 6 happened, and I was actually excited for that. And then my friends went and saw it, and haven't said much.
Fair.
So that kind of dropped for me. Megan, I still haven't watched. So technically, I guess that's still one. Swallowed, I'm super excited about.
Murder Anyone. That looks interesting.
Knock at the Cabin was fantastic, and I was really happy to see that one.
I did like that one. Let's see where we're at. Because this is all in order of when it's coming out, but I'm behind. Yeah. We have a ghost. So it was a hard dramedy, maybe.
Okay.
I Don't Care About Children in Corn remake. Is that it? Is that all it's coming? They put the top 25 down. That's
yeah.
I hate when they do that. It's at 10%. The remake is at 10%. That's kind of funny.
Oh, wait. We got a new Insidious movie coming out?
Oh, yeah.
No way. That looks dope.
And Boogeyman looks kind of good. It's based on Stephen King as well. It's been the first time in a while.
That's right. Boogeyman was one that was coming out that I'm excited for you.
Vaccine.
Oh yeah, Maxine's coming out.
Maxine's coming out. Saw Max is coming. The Exorcist.
I don't care about the Saw movie. I'm done with Saw
movies.
I
get that.
Get out of here.
I didn't mind Spiral.
Although Spiral was cool.
Spiral
was actually fun because they did something different and they took it a different angle. And Chris Rock did a fantastic job.
The Exorcist. That's a continuation. Linda Blair will be in it. I don't know who's playing the mother. I don't know if Diane Weiss is coming back or not.
Okay.
This is Cuckoo. I heard is pretty good. It's it's an indie film that just got bought up. I think it was at TIFF, maybe.
Okay.
I don't think there's much to it, but I've heard rave reviews about it. Plot's under wraps. We'll see what happens. Let's see what else we got.
Consecration was one that looked good. I saw that trailer the other day.
I do not know what that is.
Yeah, it's one of those creepy nun movies. Yeah.
Bo is afraid. I'm just not there with it.
There it is. Consecration.
This one?
Nope.
Next
one. There you
this
go.
One? I'm almost tired of these folk horror religious movies.
Oh, I mean, but that's what I like that.
I do like that they changed the tone. Remember back in the day, the religious horror was almost like an Exorcist or
right.
things that were supernatural within the religious world.
Right. Anything that could fit in the missiles or whatever.
But now I like that they leave it like, religious figures, human figures are horrifying within their own right. And that's what's causing the problems. Like,
right.
It's been cool to see that. But,
I've enjoyed that, sir. They did a good job with that. Big Shark by Tommy Wiseau. I know everyone's excited for that.
Oh, God. I'm out. I no longer want to watch any movies. We are now a podcast on mental health because I need to talk about mental health.
Raging Grace? That is such an amazing title.
So
what is Raging Grace?
To answer your question, Jason, not much.
Not a lot.
It's not a ton that I'm really in the mood for. I'm sure we have a ton of people responding. Yep, there we go. I love it. I'm curious and looking forward to the Exorcist. I'll see it. I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm curious of it. Like if you've ever like wondered if you poked just a dead animal and if like maggots would come out of it. That kind of curiosity. Like I'm not excited to find out because if I find out, I'm unhappy because of what I'll see. But I still have to know, so I'll watch it.
He also says he loves Scream 6, so he's not exactly the person to go to on the podcast. We did a full review.
You and I get along on too many movies, Jason. I think I could find merit in it. Because I really dislike Scream 4, and he loves it, so.
I don't love it.
Well, you like it. You like it. Okay, you like it a decent amount.
My ranking is Scream 5.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Scream 4. Scream. Oh, it's getting tough. Scream 6.
What?
Wait, so what did I miss?
We're 2 and 3.
2 and 3. So and then it's 2 and 3.
Well, 3's always the last.
Which I like.
Dead last.
3.
I don't understand how you even like it.
The same way my dog loves that couch.
Yes,
you just make love to it. That's the way you get through it. Thoughts on Black Mirror? I have seen it. It's a messed up show.
It is fantastic.
Great.
Black Mirror is such a good, fun thought exercise that the way the Outer Limits used to be, the way that the Twilight Zone used to be. It's fantastic to push yourself and to see those terrible things and to let your mind dig and escape and go into the weird places and see where people are going with it and to understand that the dystopian future they show is not so far away.
Yeah, and you're on that path, so get off of it.
Yeah, it's really neat. So love Black Mirror. All the seasons, all the episodes. There's a couple bad episodes that kind of sucked, but some episodes that just blew my mind. It's such a fantastic thought exercise.
And James, welcome in. James
What's up, buddy?
He's one of the hosts of Horror with Sir Sturdy. Go check it out. It's a great show. They know a lot about horror. He's looking forward to Pope's Exorcist. And if he is, Actually, I might.
I mean,
I wasn't on, like, not that I wasn't on board, I wouldn't check it out, but I wasn't really looking forward to it or anything. And now I might check it out. I like the recommendation.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Scream 5 is the worst one. I'm not really giving you shit. It's subjective. No. I get what you're saying, but you're wrong.
See, I just go by what I like. I don't even try to bother with which one was better or not.
Jason, here's the thing, Jason. I love your perspective on movies because it's so asinine. No, I'm kidding. To me, it's asinine, and I use that word for this reason once because it's out there, man, and you have a different take, and I respect that. And I don't understand it sometimes. You sometimes will say, "I love that movie," and I'm like, "What? Like, how did that happen?" But I appreciate you.
Jason casts a much wider net of love with those arms.
His optimism.
It's a beautiful thing.
He's made me like movies that I didn't like because, I can change my mind.
Yeah.
Not about Scream 5 being the worst one and Scream 6 being awesome. Come on, dude. Seriously. I can get you enjoyed it, and I get yours is higher on your rank, but seriously, 5 is the worst, really?
No, I'm not with you on that one. I think 3 is garbage. It is hot trash.
That's fair. I mean, 3's the last on mine.
Ugh. 2 was decent, man. I can't believe 2 fell so far for you.
It was, and you know what the funny thing is? 6 is basically 2 and 3 redone.
Oh, really?
And put in New York, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Have either of you watched Your Honor with Bryan Cranston? I just finished
not yet, but I want to. That is on the list, yes. As soon as we get through more of this Enterprise.
Yeah, we got a lot of Star Trek. Radar says, not excited for Evil Dead at
Those
all.
are fighting words. What in the world, Radar? Wait.
Why not?
Wait. Are you just not a fan of Evil Dead? Like, do you just not like Ash? Do you not like awesome movies?
That's fair.
I mean, I'm just curious. The inquiring minds want to know.
Scream 6 was not fun. Scream 6 was boring.
As boring as 3 was, and then confusing and
No,
ghosts.
you know what it was? You know why 3 is better than 6? And
Ghost Bomb.
I changed my ranking.
Is there another Ghost Bomb?
I changed my ranking. 3, it goes, so my last 3 on the back end is 3, 6, and 2.
Okay.
And 2 might even be edging 6 out. And here's why. Because 3 at least added a mystery to it. And you really were invested in the mystery.
But 2 had a much better storyline.
Not just who the kid. I didn't mind 2, but it was just basically a carbon copy of the. Okay, let's take these high school kids and put them in college.
What's wrong with that?
It's fine, and I watch it when I watch them in a row, and 2 is there, and it has its rightful place. But and it usually comes,
it exists as the number.
When I do it, it comes second. I mean, so
it is the successive movie 2, 1. So understood.
It's like, it's fine. Again, all Scream movies are like pizza or sex. Even when it's bad, it's good.
No, I will agree with that statement. As much as I may say I don't like them or like that movie, I still think Scream 4 is better than a chunk of other horror movies.
I actually respect the Screams that go too wild.
Yeah.
And 3 is a wild one. Like, let's go to LA. Let's not just solve who this killer is running around in a Ghostface mask killing everyone.
Let's find Cotton Mather's murderer.
Who the hell is Sydney's mother now? Like, what was she? Why was she in Hollywood? Like, everything is retconned. There's a ghost in it.
The ghost?
The ghost
absolutely took me out. I was like, what are you doing?
There's a ghost with an actual face.
Yeah.
Like, not a ghost face.
Not a ghost face.
It's so odd how it plays out. And I can dig that. I can dig the weird. And that's why it just jumped above 6. And if you keep talking, Jason, it might jump above 2, might jump above. I'm kidding.
Why is that one not getting the jump? I don't understand your brain sometimes.
I don't understand why you like 2 so much. It's a carbon copy.
It's fine. It's great. The characters are better. And there's no ghost. The ghost was bad. It wasn't good.
6 is above 2. Because I like Jenna Ortega more than I like Jerry O'Connell.
I'll give you that.
Oh, here's why 2 is the last one. I know why 2 is the last one. I stand by everything I said, but when he sings that song in the cafeteria, listen, I was a film student. I wanted to be a filmmaker since I watched Jurassic Park at 9.
Yeah.
And I studied books in high school. I was always trying to learn about filmmaking and learn about movies and stuff like that. So when he starts singing in that cafeteria, that whatever song that was that I've not heard since or before, it just exists in Jerry O'Connell's mind in that movie. And everyone in there is like looking on, laughing and joking. And nobody in all is saying, how does a song that does not exist in life, how does he know the words?
Yeah.
So he might as well just sang the theme song to his TV show, My Best Friend, the Superhero. Or My Pal, the Superhero, whatever it is. I would have known then. I don't know what song he sang, but here's the kicker, and what really pissed me off is that Timothy Olyphant, who I love,
amazing,
and he played Mickey, and he did a
good
good job in that one, leans over and goes, Top Gun, Tom Cruise. I'm like, that's not the song he sang. What are you talking about? That's not even. He didn't sing it in the same way. Like he was doing that.
You've lost that loving feeling, but it's not actually that song.
It's not that song.
I don't think they got the rights.
I don't care, but don't say that line.
Yeah. Let's change the line. Find the song.
That's. You just made me mad.
Good.
You made me mad.
I'm excited. Congratulations.
Okay, let's see. Because Faded Fools is here. Let's see what he has to say. Are you guys located in Los Angeles? I'm trying to figure out, as a first-time viewer, zero prior knowledge. No, we are not in Los Angeles. We're actually on the East Coast. We're in the Virginia area, the DMV. So we appreciate you jumping in. Thank you so much,
nice
Faded Fools.
Thank you.
Please join in. Be part of Snobnation. We love having you. Join up on the Discord, too. We have all the links and everything below. All right, let's. And if you have any topics, throw them out to us. Jason Taylor, I love 5. It's still the worst one. You were insane. He sang the wrong song. You're insane. 5 was fine. 5 told you exactly. 5 is on par with the first one because they both just say, this is what we are. This is what horror movies do, and we're just doing the same exact thing. And they both are unapologetic about it, and I can respect that. And that's why I can respect 4 in some degree, too.
4 I would have respected more if she had just killed Sydney.
I fixed 4. We know how that
No, we did. Yeah. I had a different choice. Go watch how we fixed it.
Or listen to the podcast this week.
And then Radar says, love the Black Mirror Interactive Bandersnatch. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was
really
fun
cool.
I played it quite a few times because I wanted to see how it kind of played out. Yeah. The dark ending's not fun.
No. It's exciting. It's exhilarating.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
All right, we got Jason says 3 is great. Watch it with 2022.
I can't. I have 2023 eyes.
I watched. Yeah, that's true.
How could I do that, Jason? I can't time travel.
When did I watch 3? I watched 3 like. Love you. I want to say it was this year.
Yeah, 3. You did it. You did your Snatch reboot.
We're in 2023 watching Scream 3. Who are you?
Hi.
3 is not worse than 6. I bumped it up.
I chose.
What Radar? That is perfect franchise. Radar is not excited for Evil Dead Rises, and I will say that might be the perfect franchise because I don't know. Now it's bonkers again. It's crazy.
Oh, it is. Well, absolutely. It's part of the joy. That's what Sam Raimi does. Is he gets you uncomfortable. That's one of the things I love about. Drag Me to Hell. Yeah. I love Drag Me to Hell. One of my favorites. When the gypsy lady is all chewing on her chin and leaving the gumminess, and Sam Raimi does that. That's his part of his thing is the gooey. He's amazing at it, but I understand being a bit turned off by that.
You know what though? I didn't like that movie, but I also watched it at a very rough time in my life. So maybe I need to give it a chance.
Well, was it because you were fighting with demon goats?
Not yet. No, Black Phillip did not come into my life yet. But I do love him and I adore him. Casey, I don't disagree with you much, but 4 and 3 are awesome.
Fair enough. Hey, man, we agree to disagree.
Casey, my internet is lagging behind. Questioning my Evil Dead loyalty is fighting words. Oh, God, I love it. The ghost was in her head. Was it, though?
I got a lot of problems with it, Jason. I don't care where that ghost was.
You know
where it may or may not have been located. It's not my concern. The fact that it wound up on film and I had to watch it and then try to, befriend that idea. We were in such a place where I was like, but this isn't what this movies are. Why are we doing this?
Dream jump scares in a horror movie are lame, in my opinion. They're an easy way to get a jump scare, and it's just not good.
Unless you're using it to murder Professor X. It's a rare thing, but if you can do that, it's impressive.
It's true.
Sam Raimi does that.
Actually, you're right. That's true. Well, that worked. No, that worked because that wasn't a dream. He can actually infiltrate that. That's set up.
No, exactly. But
so
still,
that's a setup.
We treat it as a dream, though the way it's filmed is as
Sydney had a long day on her call line and then fell asleep and had 2 dreams that were jump scares. 2.
And they were so dumb. Like, I just hate them walking through the foggy floor and into the cemetery.
Oh my God. She had 2 dream jump scares right in a row.
Yeah.
And then immediately received a phone call from the killer. I hate you. I hate you for doing that. That's terrible writing. Still better than Scream 6 and Billy showing up.
Yeah, right?
Like, I'm sorry. I know everybody wanted to see him and it was a fan service thing, and I know they're going to, it was still yet to be seen where they go fully with that, but it just was stupid. It was stupid. It was stupid on a level that Palpatine survived.
Yeah.
See? Sorry, Jason. You're wrong. We're taking your card.
No, we're not taking anything because we love you.
I'm kidding.
And I'm happy to have a different opinion. It creates wonderful conversation.
Greatheart says, I'm okay with Bruce not being Ash anymore. It sucks, but I get it. But what the F is Mia? Somebody new.
Yeah, somebody new. We're going to see. I'm excited. Let's go with it.
Oh, are you asking where the F is Mia? It wasn't Mia the one in 2013? I believe she was.
What is MIA, the singer of Paper Planes?
Pineapple Express. And that's our topic this Tuesday. You're killing me. Come in April with Anne Heche. Coming in April. I'll check it out. I'll see what's
awesome, David. Are you in that? That's great, buddy.
I'll check that out for sure. Hi, Jens. What's up, George?
Hey, George. What's up, buddy?
It's fun getting Mick.
Right? Isn't it always?
Love it. Stop it. Chris is like, I'm so over Scream. You know what I'm not over? Ice cream.
Oh, this guy. Oh.
I'm leaving for some gelato. Casey, take it away. No.
But for now, it's done with you. Welcome to the land of frozen yogurt.
Fat-free.
Here you will live among the fat-free.
Ice cream, fat-free frozen yogurt. Oh my God, that should be a meme.
Oh.
Smile. That's going to be a meme. when ice cream and fat-free frozen yogurt are people.
Yes. Personified. So, look, but that means I'm cookies and cream with this puppy on. Oh.
It's so extra sweet. My vision is 2015. Oh God. Then we have, I've never seen it. We should both watch Drag Me to Hell and discuss.
It's phenomenal. It's one of my favorites.
All right, maybe.
I think it's really great. I think it's worth a watch along, man. I think some people would be interested in it.
The ghost was creepy to me. It still scares me and laugh a lot. I'm a baby though.
No, I'm with you, bro. I'm a baby too.
Are you saying Wes Craven can't
direct anymore? No.
No, he's dead.
Exactly.
He's done. He's not directing.
He's not directing anymore or writing.
Billy was way worse than 5. I beg to differ, but I mean, like, I'm not saying I liked Billy being there. I thought he was worse than 6 because at least in 5 it was consistent that she was like feeling him throughout. Like there was a secret there and they're building it out. This one, it was like he didn't show up until like the last, like,
he was
well, that's real somewhere. And you're wrong, Billy. It was hardly in 6. Exactly. So there's no element to it. Like, and you say she's taking her pills, but is she? And then, okay, haven't seen 6. I don't know about spoilers. There's a ghost, and no, there's a ghost in 3. No, it's 2 ghosts in 3, and they're dream ghosts.
2 ghosts in 3, and there's still Ghostface in 3.
Yeah, so 3. You've seen 3. You're good. You're all caught up on the ghosts in the movie.
Yeah, and 6, the spoilers right now that are happening is Billy. That's it.
Oh,
it's the only spoiler we got.
Billy survived?
Yeah.
No, Billy's a vision.
Oh.
Of
course he is. Of course he is. Because they would do more visions. I'm surprised it's not straight up ghost.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Skeet Ulrich ghost.
I hate Skeet Ulrich. You guys hated him.
I don't really hate him. I've actually liked him in a lot of stuff, and I liked him in Scream.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got a very killable face.
Oh, Jesus. What'd you think of him in The Craft?
I think he was wonderful. He got very killable there.
Very killable face.
Super killable.
What did you think about him in that movie he did where with Cuba Gooding Jr. where they had to find the nuclear warhead.
Oh yeah, he dies in that one.
I don't know if he does
He's
or
super killable.
You guys crack me up. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate that. You know what cracks me up? Scream 6.
Yeah.
Cracks me up angrily.
Hugga, hugga, hugga.
All I'm gonna do is beat the shit out of Casey now.
What the fuck? Great. Awesome timing to get him riled up.
Thanks, Jason.
And now he'll just rain me with blows.
Tuesday we have a guest and it's just me and it's like, where's Casey? He's dead. He's a ghost in Sydney's dream. I almost spit that out.
Yeah, you did.
Terrible.
He's just running around in Nev Campbell's dreams for whatever reason.
Beating up Casey would get a lot of views on TikTok.
No, let's not give those ideas. Absolutely not. This is a terrible idea. I think we definitely need to reacclimate ourselves to a new climate and consider some new directions before we take any actions that we can't return from.
I have an idea for an original.
Oh, yeah?
With you.
Yeah?
I'll explain to you after because I want them to be surprised by it.
Okay, fair.
I think it would be fun to do.
Great. He's going to punch me now.
No. It's going to be fun. It's a legit idea. Okay, you know what? We're disagreeing so much about the Scream 6, good or bad. We got to take it to the die. That's what
we haven't taken it to the die in a minute, so let's spin
roll
that
first
puppy.
for what?
Roll for is Scream 6 awful?
You got a 1.
So it is not awful.
And is Scream 6
good?
Good. Not great, but good.
It's good. 12.
Okay, it is good. It's good. And it is on my list, and I did say I'd watch it again. And that is an indicator with me. Now, is Scream 6 number 2 in the rank?
That's going to be a tough one. No,
not at all.
No.
Sorry. The die don't lie. You are out, sir.
Break a deal, face a wheel. We like to... Oh, what'd you do?
Oh, my stupid... There it goes.
We like to remain as diplomatic as possible.
Like a Trump idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, did Trump have ideas to have ghosts come out in dreams? Because if he did...
I have a lot of ghost dream ideas and places we're going to go with all of our ghost dreams. We haven't gotten there yet. But they're going to be the best ideas and the best dreams of ghosts.
Your second favorite...
We're all in China.
Your second favorite is 4? Is 4? Jason, man, I think we need to get you checked, dude.
The one where they have Vaseline on the freaking lens the whole time? The one where people forgot how to light things properly and half of people's faces are washed out and then shiny like a goddamn soap opera. You're telling me 4 is one of your all-time favorites? It has a great story. I love Kirby. I love a lot of what they do. The characters are fantastic. I'm not going to knock any of that. But they have an opportunity to do a whole lot of things.
So we did a ranking like 3 weeks ago. I don't remember everything.
Yeah, fair. That was a long time ago. That was ancient days. Ancient times.
As much as you're getting worked up about it, Mick, is Scream 6 your new Bloodlight? No, Bloodlight is terrible.
Bloodlight's awful.
Bloodlight is just
Scream 6 is, I'm going to put it this way, Scream 6 is still better than half of the Nightmare movies to me.
If Jason's never seen Bloodlight, should we fire him from the Scary Snobs?
I don't think we can.
I think we can.
No, contractually, they've got that thing that involves bullets, and I don't want to play that game.
No, he has to watch Bloodlight. Good Lake.
Blood Good Lake.
Bloodlight. That's like Sturdy's most hated movie of all time. And if he's going to be your partner, I feel like you should watch it.
You got to watch Blood Lake, bro.
But I don't feel like he should watch your most hated movie of all time because it's probably The Flintstones from 1996. And
is that really most hated, though? Because I don't even hate that movie.
I don't know. Jason's got a weird, eclectic taste in movies. Like, there are movies.
Was he wronged by Barney Rubble? Rick Moranis wronged him at some point in life. Oh, that's what it is. When Rick Moranis left from acting, he was forever hurt.
Look at this. Look at this. This is why I can't take you seriously. I tried watching Amityville Karen, and it's awesome.
What is that?
Is
it exactly what I think I'm reading in that title?
Yeah.
So it has to do with the Karen being a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And the Amityville part is a house.
I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I have to quit. I got to quit all of this. I'm so tired of scrolling through Facebook and seeing Meth Gator and Raccoon or whatever. Raccoon, they called it or whatever. Not everything needs to be ripped off.
Some things can be appreciated for what they are.
Every one of these movies does not realize what satire is and what Cocaine Bear actually was. Let's be real. Jesus. Why do we...
Is he back?
This? He might as well come back, and he might as well be Rambo at this point. Oh, no, don't let that be my stance. It's awful. I couldn't finish it.
Oh, okay. All right,
well, why'd you say it was awesome? That's where you... Now
Look
you know how
guy,
women feel when men just talk. Except me, I'm always right. My wife's looking at me right now.
Yeah.
That's not true. I'm not always right.
We both were looking at you.
You don't count.
Bullcorn.
You're not a woman.
Sometimes in here I am.
All right, I respect you. You can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
I will never take that away from you. Casey's a woman.
Sometimes.
Casey's a woman.
Sometimes you embrace those moments.
I embrace absurdity every day.
Yes.
Every day.
You have to understand. You see both sides of the coin. Understand it all.
I'm going to get my knees working again. I'm going to start shuffling again.
That's going to be really exciting when you do. How much is it going to have to be like a kickstart thing? Is there like a full thing we can get going?
Clifford,
a little automatic knees?
Oh, my God, dude. I'm going to need it. Clifford with Martin Short is one of those movies ever. You're absolutely 1,000% right.
I'll agree with that.
It shouldn't even exist. Yeah. And I like all of those actors. That's the thing that drives me nuts.
Hey, what was the Martin Short movie with him and Nick Nolte where they're bank robbers and there's a little kid involved? No?
What?
Am I alone in this one?
I'm going to look.
I'm going to have to look it up real quick. I'll find
Jason
it.
Bloodlake. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if it's worse. Man, Clifford is bad.
Yeah, Clifford is really so bad.
Although you should go and read up. That movie made Charles Grodin retire from acting full time. He was so disgusted by it. But it was actually made in 1990. And it came out in 1994. It was just shelved and recut over and over again. Supposedly it was supposed to be a very nefarious type of thing with why Martin Short is playing this kid Clifford and why it's like this and why he's so bad. And they cut it in and they reshot it into this thing that like was just so terrible. Oh, the Stupids is really bad too.
Yeah, the Stupids is miserable.
It's so bad. Bloodlake's bad too, though.
It's awful.
What was I going to look up?
Three Fugitives.
Three Fugitives. I don't know that one.
This one was fantastic. Nick Nolte, Martin Short, and the Matilda girl.
Yep, I remember that. They both take in the girl. It's one of their daughters or something, or it's Martin Short's daughter.
Yeah.
And, like, it's so ridiculous. But, I mean, that's like a standard ridiculous for, like, the late 80s, early 90s.
1989, yeah.
That's right. He does the robbing.
Martin Short
takes him captive.
Yeah. Yep.
He takes Nick Nolte captive, who just got out of jail, so they think he's in on it.
Yep.
And see, I don't even have to hear it. So he takes him, but Martin Short needs the money because of his daughter. He's going to lose his daughter or something. So they become like, it's like a.
They start working together because Nick Nolte was in fact in jail for robbing banks.
Yep.
So they rob banks together for the kid. So it's a weird movie.
Oh, they do get into robbing banks. Yeah, he does get back into it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it was fun.
But I will tell you what, guys, we've been here about an hour. We're going to actually take off. We love you guys. Really appreciate you being a part of this and joining us on a Sunday night. We're going to keep doing this every Sunday night. Hopefully you keep up. We'll have it in a new studio hopefully soon enough, so make sure to watch. Remember, Warp Factor Fiction comes out this week, first episode. Next week will be the episode after that, and possibly a very cool interview. So let's see what we go with. So make sure to pay attention for that. That's a Patreon exclusive, not the interview, but the Warp Factor Fiction. So you go down into the description, check out our tiers, see if it's something you want to join up on, and check out our shows. We're going to have other exclusive shows showing up there now. I'm not going to say anything at the moment, but we'll get there. And, also, I do want to point out that Casters for a Cause is again Friday, April 14th. It's a 16-hour event, starts at 7 a.m., goes to 11 p.m. We're going to have a very special reunion that day. It is for multiple Sclerosis Association of America.
Nailed it.
I used to get that wrong all the time. So yeah, guys, make sure you join in for that, and we appreciate you. Tell all your friends. I will be putting that out tomorrow on our social media, so make sure to share it out. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to check out all of our shows, especially our podcast. Rate and review us wherever you can. We truly appreciate you, and just have a great night, Casey.
Appreciate you as always. Thanks a lot. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys have a great time and good evening, and take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself.
Hey guys, Mick here. Thanks so much for watching the show and supporting us. We appreciate it. We appreciate you coming back and joining in the comments. But guys, I really want to thank you, our patrons who are out here supporting us, helping us keep the lights on. Really, truly appreciate you. Tim, Paul, Stacy, Matt, Aaron, AJ, George G3, Chris S, Dale, Chris H, Dan, John B, Ron, Jason, and John W. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Guys, we have 3 tiers available right now. As of March 1st, we're adding 2 more tiers for a total of 5 with tons of perks. So go check out patreon.com/thescenesnobs. And join our Snob Nation Discord channel where the moderators are keeping everything going and we're having really fun conversations over there and more. So go check it out. It's free to join and just be part of the Snob Nation. And remember to embrace the absurdity. Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. We have tons of great shows coming out and more. Our lives are over on Patreon, but you can check out the Snob Nation Morning Drive live show on our YouTube channel Friday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern, and tons more shows coming up thereafter. We have great shows like the Scene Snobs Podcast, Betting Bros, Math vs. Smash, Real Combat, movie reviews, and tons more. We have fun over there, and we think you will too. If you're looking for great merch, go over to the snobsmerch.com store. Use promo code SNOBS for 10% off of your order. We have tons of shirts, mugs, everything, stickers, all different types of designs. We love it. I think you will too. So go check it out and let us know what you think. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms. We are at The Scene Snobs everywhere. You can also follow Casey at Planos21 on Instagram, at Casey the Madman on TikTok, and at Twitter Night on Twitter. Guys, tons of fun stuff and new things coming out every day, so go check out our content there. Thank you guys again. We are The Scene Snobs. Embrace the absurdity with us, and we love you, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, everybody.